Hey guys, so I'm here with the iconic Norma Bates, Queen Mother. Danielle Harris is going to kill Robert Englund.
It'd be fun, actually. I will survive! Hey, hey! Yeah!
Hey guys, we're here at Scarefest Weekend in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes.
One of the biggest horror conventions in the US. I've been coming here for literally like 15 years, since the end of middle school, I think.
Yeah, and this is my third year coming.
So we're gonna interview some celebrities this weekend. Gonna buy some stuff that we don't need, spend way too much money.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, very important, big reveal. This is my boyfriend, Roscoe. I'm almost 2.5 years. You're gonna see him pop in and out of this channel here and there and make some content with me. So without further ado, let's explore. So I'm here with the iconic Queen, Danielle Harris.
Hi.
Halloween 4, 5, Hatchet movies, yada yada, the list goes on. My important question for you today.
Yes.
Mary,
Okay.
Freddie,
Yeah.
Jason,
Uh-huh.
Michael. Is that weird to say Michael?
Well,
with
it's a
you?
little incestuous.
Right.
That's funny. I was watching watching Freddie today. You said Jason, right?
Jason.
Because, see, here's the problem. I can't think of these guys just in terms of movies. I know them
You know the
personally,
people.
so I'm like, oh. So I got I've got Dawn, Tyler, and George for Halloween in my mind.
Yes.
Or I've got, oh my God, I would marry Dawn. So maybe I'd marry Don, even though he's my uncle. He's like, I love him.
Okay. Keep it in the family.
Yes. Oh God, I couldn't Kane or Robert.
You gotta choose.
Oh God.
They're gonna hear this.
Kane would be better in bed probably, so. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Robert's a little
So you're
freaky.
gonna Robert?
I might Robert. Oh no, but I love Robert.
Decisions.
Who's the other guy that played Freddie? I just
in the
him.
remake.
Yeah, I'll just him.
Girl, I don't know.
Oh my God. Yes, I think I would do it. Oh my God, I'd have to kill Robert. I couldn't marry or Robert.
Danielle Harris is going to Robert Englund.
It'd be fun, actually.
Okay, so I'm here with Felissa, and my question for you is, what would your walkout song be?
I will survive. Hey, hey. Yeah.
That's a great one.
That's a great one. Gloria Gaynor all the way.
Yes.
Bye, Era.
What is your favorite thing about the horror community?
It feels like a family. Everyone's very close and friendly. They're very loyal, especially loyal to the franchise Friday the 13th, which I appreciate because it's been so many years, and they bring their family and their grandchildren. And so there's a community about it. There's a loyalty, and it's a camaraderie that you don't find a lot of places.
Right. You see the same faces over and over
Yes.
again. Different cities
And
across the U.S.
they're always happy to see you.
Right. So with the highly anticipated new remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night coming out, do you have a cameo?
No, unfortunately I don't. They don't have the money.
Okay. She said, pay up.
Pay up. You
Okay.
didn't pay before, so pay up. I mean, they paid, but pretty low.
You need some cash money right now.
I need some cash money right now, and I'm not taking a loan out.
I'm here with my friend Anthony. We've known each other for a while now.
Long decade?
Yeah, about a decade. So I wanted to ask you, as a longtime convention goer like me, why is Scarefest and other horror conventions in general, why are they so important to you?
They're important to me just because that's actually not even the celebrities, even though that's like a cool aspect. It's mostly like all the fans. Like, you know, they kind of become like a family.
A community.
Yeah, and I feel like I get more excited when I'm going to see them because a lot of us, you know, we live so far away from each other and we don't get to see each other that often. So getting to meet them and like new ones that you finally see are like, oh my gosh, you're actually real, instead of like just being on Facebook, you know? So just actually getting to meet them and just hanging out, and you know, you can end up hanging out at the parties afterwards and just chill. And to me, that's what it's about.
Obviously, Halloween 3 has had sort of a flip-flop reaction after all this time. Now it's this huge cult classic, fan favorite. People are realizing that while it's different, it's this massive movie, right? How does that make you feel now that in 2025, Halloween 3 is still so relevant?
Oh, well, the fact that it's relevant now is freaking amazing. And also very, very sad. It says a lot about where we're at as a country, as a world, but I don't want to get into that. But, you know, the fact that anybody actually decades later found this movie and loved it is surreal.
Right.
And a really beautiful kind of surprise for all of us. None of us expected it.
For the legend they say on a Valentine's Day is a curse that will live on and on, and no one will know as the years come and go of the horror from long time ago.
After all these years, why do you think these cult classics you've been in, A, why do you think they became cult classics? And why do you think they still have such an impact on people in 2025?
Well, I think it is clear that they became a cult classic because of me.
Obviously.
But I feel that there was a certain way about filming in the 80s that just made it so iconic and classic. I mean, for example, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, you know, you don't have CGI, you know, it's all different effects and stuff.
Practical.
So it's kind of raw and really like deep.
My question for you is, what would your walkout song be?
I would walk out to Heart. Here I Go Again on My Own.
Ooh, that is such a good song.
It's a good song,
I love
right?
Heart.
I love Heart
Yes.
too.
Yes.
I mean, it would be that or like Indigo Girls, but that might be super cheesy. I think Heart, Here I Go Again on My Own.
Yes.
That's the
a great
title of it,
choice.
right? Or On My Own.
I think so. That sounds right.
That's the one that I scream in my car.
It's only a certain degree of people that can appreciate horror. And I feel like, you know, this whole place is just filled with those people. You know, it's almost like extended family.
Yeah, I feel like seeing the stars too, like over and over again, they start to recognize you, and that makes you feel like you're in this weird family. Like,
right, but I prefer that. You know, because normal was not in my vocabulary, so.
So the concept of a final girl is obviously still very important and very relevant in horror. You yourself are a final girl, and one of the biggest franchises of all time. What does the term final girl mean to you in 2025?
Interesting. That's a good question. I think it is symbolic of survival, of strength, of being able to face your fear. You know, we all have fears, and it's in there, and it's sometimes hard to move past it, move forward.
Right.
But a final girl to me is someone who's kind of riddled sometimes with fear, but moves out of it, passes forward, and you become an inner strength.
Yeah.
So I think that's for me.
If you could just pick one movie to survive out of Night of the Demons or Return of the Living Dead, you have to pick one.
Return of the Living Dead.
Okay, why is that?
because I like it. I love the music. I love the actors in it, and it's just my thing.
Yeah. Last year, I had Danielle Harris from the Halloween movies write out "Final Boy" for me. I got tattooed.
Nice.
I feel like to me that was. I went through this period of, you know, me from back in the day from YouTube. I went through this long period of anxiety and sort of self-doubt. Like, what am I doing with my life? And watching these movies, you know, as everyone else here can probably agree, brought me a lot of like peace and calm, which is interesting. That's a whole other side tangent we could go into.
I've been told that. I've been told that a lot from fans, that it brought them peace.
Yeah.
Or it gave them a courage to get through what they were getting through.
Right. When I got this, I had just came out to my parents finally after all this time. Like, everyone knew I was gay.
But they didn't.
Right. My parents were the very last people to know. And then I was just like, you know, I've got this. Like, I'm a grown man at this point. I'm an adult. So in my own way, it was like, I'm a final boy of this scary chapter, and I made it out.
Well, this is interesting. Just recently, 2 months ago, John Shepard, Tommy from my movie, said to me, you know, I'm a final boy. Because, you know, you get all the praise of being the final girl, but I was there too. I survived. I'm a final boy.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you a very important question today. Mary Kay, Art the Clown, Leatherface, lovely, or Pinhead?
Okay. I would Leatherface because I'm obsessed with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I would give it to him, Kay. I would marry Art because he's my guy. And then I'd have to Pinhead because, well, look at him.
No kidding. Be painful, right?
I know. I have to get him, because he looks just dangerous.
Thank you, Scarefest. It's one of the best shows, right, in the country. And I'm thrilled to be here. I've met a lot of new people, new fans, old fans, you know, and I'm grateful to the fans because they are loyal all these years, right?
Exactly.
And that's a big deal.